Right, so we have, yeah, the only thing we can do, our other field, it's the wrong time for, so what did let me just have a look, I think we did, yeah. Yeah, they were on selling, so I did. Did I buy? Oh, of course I bought the field, yes, now I do remember. Right, let's try that. And yeah, we have grass cuts. We have. Can't do anything with our other field, unfortunately. That is, yeah, rather a shame, but it is what it is. We can cut our grass. So, yeah, let's have a look when we can actually plant. August canola or September for wheat or barley. Yeah. Olives. Yeah, no, we're not going to anything. That's right. Okay, let's get cutting. Let's grab the mower. Which I've got the windrow right in the way. Yeah, I'm really chuffed about the Samaz working now because for months it has been always, it's such a reasonable priced windrower, although I have got to say going forwards there is one now that has just come out. I've not tested it yet, but yeah, it's smaller but it's very, very reasonable. No, don't put it there. No, that's not getting there. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about why I can't use this. I'm wondering if it is the roads. It's the only thing I can think is why I can't place anything in this area. And I also do know I've checked on the... that's a point. Mind you, if I do that now, look, that grass is fully grown. If it damages the grass, I think we're to do it straight afterwards, if I'm honest. Right, let's get cutting because that is full grown. There's no way I'm wasting that by doing rolling. Yeah, so if it does, we know we saw that last time when I was even practicing with the other roller, it still rolls, so it's going to damage it and we don't want. Yeah, this is our livelihood at the minute. This is probably... No, it isn't. We can have, yeah. Oh, I see what I've done. I've gone against the back. Oh, this is going to be fun to get out of, actually. Let's try and sneak that way. Right, okie dokie. And this has got that course on last, I believe. Was it? Let's see. Yes, it has. Also know that it's going to get stuck next time on the second ball as it did last time. It should be. Oh, so we didn't lime it. Oh. Okay, this time it's going to get stuck all the way. Expected, I did know that. I knew there'd be this little bit of a trade-off with having this in, which I did. Right, let's grab the other tractor. Yes, I also know about the spare land. This is in an update. Rajgut G Play says that in an update he is going to obviously do more, so these will be more fields, so it isn't going to be free land as I was on about. It is literally, yeah, in time it's going to become more fields for OSADA. It certainly is a beautiful map. I think I have only seen one floating tree, which for a map is quite amazing. Right. Yes, we have fact, I'm not converting the other one. I know we could do 37 as a grass field and cut it once, but no, we are waiting. Yeah. This is a nuclear, so it'll clock that out of the way. A bit of lime. I thought I'd done the liming. Oh, 71. Wow, that's the highest I've ever seen it. Oh, yeah, it's just the pH at this end, that little bit, the extra bit. Yes, now I do get it. Yeah, just while we've got a minute, I just want to look at some trailers to see if there's any trailers. I've never done this. The actual 3,500 is one. We only want it small. What is that? An eyelet one. And it's 3,005. I think though we can. Yeah, I've already got one that in that range. Yeah. I should show you which one I'm on about. No, it is that range though. It is one of the two PTS ones. It is the one I often use. Sure. It's still 10,500. Has that got capacity? It has, and that is about the same as that one. Yes, we have got those. Not for what I'm thinking of doing. That would be well bad. That's quite reasonable as well. IT runner. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of, the 2 PTS. And I think we would go, yeah, solid rather than swivel. Although, would that cause trouble? Yeah, so 3,000 is the cheapest we could actually go for. Yes. Oh. At least this is the last time we get short. I am going to be sensible as well, because we know last time we didn't do this right. So what I'm going to do is manually cut a section where you go out, go right over in the corner, and then I'm going to say nearest, because then we know we're safe. As long as I'm plenty enough in this bit. Smashing, we have Farmer Girl's daughter off the video as our assistant. Oh, I've still got normal names as well, I haven't done that yet. Right, I think we need this round before we can send the... Yeah, before we can send this beast, the Samas. Yes, I am really chuffed that the Samas is working now. It's bugged me, and it has been, as I say, yeah, there is... Let me show you the one I'm on about, the new windrow that I'd... going to start to incorporate in some, especially start from scratch, because money is tight. Obviously there's these very, very reasonable ones, but now there's an Eastern European manufacturer, Rosselmash, that's just come out that is 6.5 meters. Yes, admittedly it's not as large as I'd like it to be, but if you were that worried, you'd buy 2 of them. That's 2,600 dollars. Let me swap that over. I did it on my Pobo's Hollow. No, I always forget which one it is. Is it the first? Second? There we go. Smashing. Yes. Let's get this ready. This is the type that this can actually... Although, will it catch up? I can never remember. I think mowers are faster than windrowers. Always hit windrow before I can. Right, go around the cells. Pull in. It's a bit too severe. Right, going to go into a time lapse because we are going to be doing this the entire field. It shouldn't be a long time lapse, I might add. It's going to be a very quick one. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you shortly. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, that is that done. I'm sure we've done more bales this time. Yeah, I think that's exponentially grown. Let's have a look. How many we did? Wow, 32. Yeah, we did. If that was doubled, it'd be 64. We've done 55, so we did less. Yeah, we definitely did better this time, which is good. We did do everything that we should have done. Right, so I need a silo, because I need to be able to stick things back into... Yeah, there's a very, very reasonable one, which we can probably just about afford. I don't want to spend all that we've got, because, yeah, even for us, that is... You need something for lime and things like that, so... Just hoping it lets us place it, because yeah, we know this is the only bit of land we've got that's free. We can't really place it on the field. I just can't afford to waste any. I could put it on 37, but again, it's a nice shaped field. It's the entire reason we bought this, actually, almost as the yard, once I realised that we couldn't do anything else. Right, let's have a look. Silos. It is. I don't know what mod pack this came in, but it is brilliant. Yeah, see, these are well out of it, and these are very reasonable. Mind you, there are the little ones from Matana as well. Take up less room, and that is also important. We shall have a look at this one first, because this, again, it's got a bit more... it can be placed though. Now, in that case, then, we could be clever. Oh, I do like the fact this can be... Oh, wow, amazing. Now, do we stick this... Oh, it doesn't like that section. It's this section that's okay. Yeah, no, that's because the bale trailer's there. Yeah, and they do want turning around space, so funnily enough, now that's perfectly flat. That is actually a good place, and there's plenty of room. Right, smashing. Right, let's grab the... We need the front box. We need to put that into the silo and stick that on and get the lime ready. Between that and the back, the proper limer, I think, yeah, with it being a small field, I think we'll actually cope with this. Let's empty this. And let's fill it with lime. I'm not sure, actually, I think we'll put the spreader on first. Because, yes, I think 3 tons at the front, even with a star, it's not the heaviest of tractors. I'm not sure it's going to... I think it might just about get away with it, but I don't want to, like, yeah. Now that's got quite a bit of weight in the back. I would also like to expand this, really. But again, we can't afford it, so let's be clever. We want lime. Okay, so I didn't quite have enough in. I was right. My first instincts were totally correct. Now, let's drop that for a minute. Let's be sensible. Let's do this the right way. I always struggle doing things like that, dancing. And all I really need to do is... I'm not sure that that is going to be balanced enough. I still think we might need to... I think we may have to expand the capacity of this to the next one up to get this balanced. Mind you, you can, I'm being silly, you can actually drop the front box, as in lower it, which is then going to lower the centre of gravity. So, with that in mind, why is it registering seeds? Oh, now that is bizarre, because it shouldn't be. There are no seeds in that box. Something's gone wrong with the box. Oh, don't tell me it's put solid fertiliser in instead of lime. Okay, yes. It shouldn't have done that, because we didn't have anything... Yeah, we had seeds in before. No, it does say lime, so why is... Oh. Plonker. Now I get it. Wally. All the way round. Right. Smash it. Now let's try putting lime in it. Do you know? It's usually my mistake, I know. I'm used to it too. Yes, if there's a mistake to be made, it's usually mine. Yes, I do like that. So I've got a little tiny silo. Very in keeping with the farm, I think. It's lower. We're going to manually do this one, I think. We are. I'm thoroughly enjoying this Let's Play. I've done a session of all my big ones, including my, I was going to say No Man's Land then, my Alien Gym, The Wild Westlands. I think I've said that right this time. Yes, I have. I've even done one of those. Not all that I wanted to do, but I thought, no, it is a session. It is. It's massive. I like to do jobs. That's how I usually do my Let's Plays, as in I want to finish a job or a set of jobs, and then that is a session. But this one, what I'd set as the job was just too much. It was like lots of jobs. So I think all I've got left to do on that one is to de-stone the massive new field, and yeah, I've got three of the Funkaser 2.7 meters, which is almost 9 meters, but it's still going to take an age even with 3 tractors doing that. So yes, oh, that's better, much better at skipping a bit though. It is a wait. It's a good job that's down, or I would be flying. Right, we're also going to roll, but obviously we can't roll where the bales are. That is, a given. But I'm going to roll everything I possibly can while it's like this, like I'm supposed to. So for once, now I can't remember. Did we buy the Roberts or did we lease it? I think we leased it. If I'm honest, that's what I'm thinking. Right, so we now need to put the lime in there. Oh, we're a little bit high up. And then we need to fill the back, I think, first with yeah. But I think this will be enough, if I'm honest. She'll have a go. Right, okay, let's get cracking and get this field finished completely. Yeah, I love grass because it just goes perfectly green. It does really drain the nitrogen out of the soil, as you can see, but it is one of those also that will put it back in. That's why, I think that's why precision farming, because I normally start one at FS19, this was probably my start, because start from scratch, you can only afford one field. So you're looking for maximum growth. So obviously grass is the only product you can harvest multiple times in a year, that's what allows for the growth on a start from scratch. Of course, sometimes I will do sort of like a hybrid where new farmer and rejig the equipment. I do like to do that for a change. Hobo's Hollow started like that, and I'm absolutely loving that Let's Play. It is, yeah. In fact, I'd probably class that as it is my Let's Play, like your main, if you could say, if you were going to choose one, I would say that is my main presently. Right, so actually that just did it though. Perfect. Wow. Is that lime? It is, yeah. Let's refill the transport box, and then we can stick that in the thing so it looks a little bit tidy. And let's go in a little bit, so we do look a tad like a little tiny ants. I know it's necessary when doing the fertiliser and that. Yeah, so we're managing nicely with the capacity of this. It's about right for the farm again. Yeah, if it was a bigger field, I would literally, I would expand it, but as it is right now, it's not bad. I think we'll leave this box in here. Actually, makes sense. Just stick that away, just under the back also be good, because I know this does actually rot them out. So we shall, yeah. We have got a slight overhang, so we should put it just sort of to the side so we can grab it at an angle and still use the shed to its max capacity. Right, so then what do we need to do? Rolling. Let's have a go at this. This is manual. Yeah, I do like this, Robert, actually. It'll be the first time. I'm sure the name is that it popped into my head last time. I'm sure it's a scarifier, these are called, rather than a roller. But yeah, I'm sure that's right. I will double check, but I'm sure. Might I say, I've got a farming background, and I'm sure I remember my uncle talking about a scarifier, and it was like this with spikes. Oh, it is doing something. It's definitely making a difference. I can see the colour changing. And this is going to be the fun bit. Avoiding the bales. Now, yes, I did have a go, and I did actually manage to do the one that was broken last time, but unfortunately broke another one. So yeah, well, we're getting there. We'll at least get rid of the one we did last time, and hopefully eventually we'll be lucky and sort that out completely. Just make sure this is actually saying rolled behind us though. No. It still says needs rolling. Oh, that is a grass roller. Now this is confusing me, because this would be the time to do this. Grass rollers improve the yield of your grass field. Okay, well I'm going to have to check this out, because I would have thought that would have done it, and it is definitely making a change. There's a slightly different colour on it. So yeah, I'm confused now. I'm trying to do right. Now would be the time to do that right. But to me, just to make sure that this is not a... No, there's no switch on. I did try, the standard key for switching on, and it didn't switch on. I didn't get the blue, so it's obviously in... Yeah, imagine how weeders are the same. Weeders you don't activate unless it's a weeder stroke seeder, so yeah, and you can see it's definitely doing something. So I am, being as this is a grass roller, unless I don't get it, unless it's... No, because it is grassland care, so it isn't a matter of doing it after seeding, it is grassland care, and the time to do this. And now I wonder if it has got to grow. There's got to be a growth stage for you to... We will try this. In fact, yes, shall we... What does this say? No, there's no weeds. Okay, but we can see, look at the difference. It's definitely doing something, but... I suppose the true test is to look on the map thing. Although, I've got to be honest, the field info, I very often go on that. It really is very accurate, so... Yeah, needs rolling still. It hasn't done... There's no line there. Okay. In that case, we are going to allow the first growth stage, because we've got to wait for our things, because I'm intrigued in this. Let's rest for a day, and then we will have growth, and then we shall see if rolling happens then. And yes, 8 o'clock is fine this time of year. Soon be getting to the point where we do change it to 9 though, as autumn approaches, which it is, if I remember rightly. Is this going to be August or July? I can't remember. July. Okay then, we have one single growth stage, the smallest bit. Let us try and do this now then and see if it actually... It's definitely doing something. Still needs rolling, so you've ripped my growth stage off, as you can plainly see, but you still say needs rolling. Do you know something? Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the experts. I shall look at one of my favourite content creators, and I shall see if, yes, I'm sure they have figured it out. I'm really quite disgusted with that, if I'm honest. I would have thought that was the way to do it. So, yes, let's take this back, and I shall have a look. No, it is classed as a roller, so even though it is, yeah, technically this runs across the road, there's no way I'm going to get them to call when we only live across the road. That would be the ultimate in laziness. Right, let's give them a ring and let them know it's back. Smashing. So, job's a good one. I'm a little bit annoyed about that, if I'm honest. Right. Now then, so, I would think we've got one more day to wait for our bales. Let's just check that, though. I'm sure these will be like 48%-ish, or maybe slightly less, because it's not quite 24 hours. No, it doesn't like that. It is 46%, so I was right, slightly under. Right, let's wait another day, and we're August next month. Oh, I didn't check the sales. Tuts tuts. Oh, the Axion. 18 metre. And another one of the rollers. Is that the one that I... No, this is the... Yeah, I like the major. The other one that you can extend to 8 metres. The one that we've actually got, but we need to expand. Yeah, so... No, that is very good. But you know, yeah, 8,000 in the bank, I'm not so sure we can afford such things. So let's rest one more day. And we will just have it as 8 next time as well, because it's still not getting to autumn yet. It is just beginning to, in August, the edge of autumn. And I'm thoroughly enjoying this Let's Play. There we are. Second growth stage. These should have a couple of hours left to go on them. 96. Let's speed time up. Also, hopefully the rain will have gone, because it is saying it's going to give way, so... Yes, I wonder what... Yeah, the rolling, that is really... I've never really worried about it, but yeah. Now then, we'll also run for half an hour extra, right, so we'll say 10:30. That allows for, yeah, a few bales that are a few minutes difference. Right, that will do me nicely. In fact, yeah, the easier way is to obviously cut open the bale. Now, that other one should be ready too, one of these. This one. Now, you've done a lot to... Right. Is still reading? No, it is reading this. Well, why can I not? It's not giving me the option to cut it open. Oh, seriously. Oh. I'm going to have to drop that one in with the wrap on then. It's the only way it's going to work, and it will do one and it'll leave the other. Yeah, I'm really chuffed with how many we did. That's really going to... And then obviously next month we have one last cut for this year. In September. Aha, some of these aren't ready yet. Now that is... Oh, hey, yeah, it does it. You only can do it one side, can't you? Oh, it's not that. It's not been unloaded. Somebody forgot to do that. And someone's left the engine running. That's why it's got to be done. Yeah, otherwise they're still classed as loaded, and then obviously you don't get the... Oh. Fermenting... Oh, the one that was in... Oh, of course, because it wasn't wrapped. Oh, my life. We're having a bit of... The living things are, yeah, rolling around. They are so weird. Right. Oh. Now, I've been both sides. Why can I not... No. Now that's weird. I've never seen that ever go wrong yet. Oh, I know why. It's going to be that he's supposed to do it from the end. This one, unfortunately, is grass, which then means you can't get to the one next to it. So we are... Oh, this is going to be fun. Because we're sort of going to have to try and rag something that big around, which is going to be pretty near impossible. I am up for the challenge, though. It's a shame it's not the Star because that has the power to do it, whereas the little Zeta... Now then, could we lease a telehandler and a front bit? Because that would just about, and also we can put our weight on that. Let's have a look. Oh, the Elho. Wow, it's a fantastic mower. No, not much, and not being nasty, what we've got does just slightly less than it, so yeah, it's not the end of the world. Let's have a look. Yeah, telehandler's got the lowest centre of gravity. If anything's going to shift that, it would be a telehandler. Now the 72 grand one is the cheapest big one, I think. Is there any modded one? 69. 73 the Liebherr. I've had this, it's a good one. Lease. Yes, that will do. Now then, what are we going to use? Are we going to change our Roberts to that? It would be the perfect thing actually, so let's go grab the little Zeta. We'll take it across to the shop and adapt its Roberts to a telehandler one. And we're going to see if we can... I know it's horrible, obviously this is again where game mechanics comes in and literally does something that's unexpected, but yeah, as a human being, yeah, that is... I'm not so sure you're going to do that even with a telehandler. Maybe not. I do like the fact you can use these weights with things like telehandlers. It should be perfect. I think you have to do it the other way around because they've got 3-point attachment. It's got the trailer attacher which attaches to these, which is a fantastic thing of Mantrid. I do love that. In fact, yeah, let's drop that the right way behind it. We shall see. We shall see. But if anything can do it, it will be one of these. I'm hoping so, because this is a bit of a long shot. Right, now then, let's change these. Make them drop off this. I thought I'd ordered 2 diesels then, I just realised it's the Bale wrapper stuff. Let's drop that, yeah, so that when it drops, it's not going to like horribly drop. Customise telehandler. Absolutely yes, thank you very much. Temporarily, we do want it to be adapted. The fact that you did it for free is an absolute bonus. Right. Do love that little Zeta, it is amazing, it really is. Right, let's see. That should attach. And indeed it does, and it does not look silly at all. Colour may not perfectly match, but right, moments of truth. Can we rag that backwards to allow for... No, the other way. We need it that way. That's it. Yes, now this is going to be a test of the Herculean strength of even these fantastic things. I absolutely love telehandlers, I do, really. Yeah, the low central gravity. Look how low that is. Phenomenal, right? Let's get the easy bit done first. Let's get this, the weird one, done. It's half grass and half silage. Yeah, we should start with an easy one. I think. Oh, let's try being at the right height. Always helps. Yeah, I did that a couple of times when we were actually... no, I'm not just down there. I could just about it. I am very pleased with these. The only one it dropped was one that I had very precariously grabbed, so I totally take... Yeah, like that one as well. They're not... When it's not in properly. Now that I expect. Now, the reason I used to hate these, the other ones I've used in the past, is because even when you've got a good grip, they wriggle. So yes, I can live with the fact if I've done it badly, that it drops it, but I can't. See, that's, yeah, like that. That's still not right. Now that's not bad. I know I'm trying to live 2 though, so... Right, so one of these should go, the bottom one, and the top one should just stay. And we could then try and drop it back into the... Brilliant. Let's take this back, see if we can... Yeah. drop it in the... accidentally... that also extends the boom at the same time, so yeah, not quite perfect, nevertheless it's good. Right, now then, let's try the biggie. Let's try and get this done. We'll drop this in at the back and hope. Now I'm not sure, now if I drop this the right way, surely the bit of grass should face the front, which means I'm going to have to drop it, grab this, manipulate this the right way. Which means I need to go behind. Whoa. I'm dragging a bit, that's my fault. Yeah, if we do it like... is that right? And then... no, it's not actually, it's totally the wrong way. I need to do it... yeah, that would work. It will. It's not how it should be used, but then we're trying to do something a little bit. Yeah, if we do that, the grass that needs wrapping is at the front. I do like this. This extractor, the just dedicated round one, is better at grabbing. Oh my life, look at the bales. It's definitely better at grabbing the. Let's see, it did. It worked. Brilliant. So that one's not off though. Must remember that. Right, now I'm not sure. I think dragging would be the best way to do this, and I still don't think it's going to work. It's just, we're talking the tonnage. I mean, don't get me wrong, telehandlers are very good, but I don't think the grip of this has got it either. Oh my life, it's a living thing. Oh, yeah. Are we in enough? Yeah, that is about as good as it's going to get. We also want to be with our wheels on the ground. No, I didn't think so. If we were going to do this, I think a traditional bale spike, and even then I think we'd have to cheat. I'm going to do it though. Never have been a big fan of giving in very easily. We're going to, yeah, going to lease a traditional, now then, something with quite a lot of spikes, I think. So we are looking at telehandlers for once. Now my go-to, now the Maxi Bale fork, now that is, yeah, it will do it. Let's have a look if there's anything that I think would... I love the tool, the Bale tool, because that also, yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. We're going to do long forks, and we're going to lease that for €158. I was just thinking I was on dollars, but no, I am on euros. Yes, this is Eastern European, which I would imagine is set with a Polish feel to it. Rajgut also sounds very Polish, and that's not. I'm not having a go. I'm merely trying to point out that the Polish fields are usually very long and narrow, and this is set in that particular way. So, yeah, and that it's a beautiful map. There is no kind of slur intended. Yeah, it's a lot of nice Polish people, and like any race, I've also met some people who are less than nice. Oh, it does have a bit of silver when it's fully, that's a bit bizarre. Yeah, it looks like it's not in properly, but it is. Right, now then we've got the big spikes. If anything can pull this off, it will be this. But I'm still thinking I've bitten off way more than I can chew. What we're gonna do is, I'm thinking about this from a physics perspective, because they bend and it will bend. I think we're going to need to go from the side at this top end and then try and push. And as I say, I don't think anything other than something like a big board, which you can't. Mind you, could put the back lifter on that, but we haven't got the money to even contemplate something like that. Yeah, that's about right, I should say. Ish. So we need to pierce almost straight like that, and then try to Herculean move this. which it's not having any of it. Oh, no, it is actually. It's bending. Oh, it's because it was dragging as well. Okay. Won't let go. Okay, now we know that the one at the end is grass. Interesting. It's definitely not behaving in the way. All I can do is seemingly move it around. Okay. Can we sort of manipulate it in any fashion to get this to work? We are moving down the field though. If we just keep swapping ends, I think we're making right. Let me shut that door because that is annoying me. No. 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 It's actually, yeah, let's have a go on to the telehandler itself. No. Yes, thank you. Brilliant. No, I don't think it's got anything to do with the fastening. I suppose we could try that. Oh, I'm not on it actually, am I? Yeah. Let's try pushing. This will be very difficult to do. Yes, I am really beginning to see the light. That I think, yeah, this is a bit of a. No, I did think it was all along, but I just thought, yeah, you never know. The only way we're going to do this, which is very unfortunate when it's down to game mechanics, is the fact. Yeah, it is. It is really quite a shame because we've now got to wait for 2 more months, which is going to take us to September, October. And this grass is going to be ready next month, so right, okay, well, we tried, we did. I don't think there's any other way we could have done that, so let's send these back. A bit of a white elephant, as the old saying goes, but hey ho, nothing ventured, nothing gains. Sorry, God, that was me. I didn't think I could make it until I saw the speed you were going, and I thought, not so much. Right. Smashing, it was worth a shot, that's all I'm going to say. Ooh. Now then, I've left myself in a predicament, haven't I? Because the thing is in Telehandler configuration. Have we got an adapter? That's, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that in a minute. Right, so, oh, that is such a pain. Okay, right, let's have a look. We do need to be planting our fields, if I'm remembering rightly. Field 37 is ready as well, it was ploughed. So we are planting canola. And what have we got to plant canola? Have we got anything in our garage? Can't remember. House rollers, headers, mowers, windrows, balers, slurry, fertilizer, sprayer. Ooh, we haven't. Which means I may have actually totally stuffed up, because I might have left myself so short that I can't even afford to release a seeder. Now then, let's just check that out. Yeah, so canola. Now there's two ways I can do this. Yeah, there are. I can afford it. We have weeders. The weeder option. There's the 9 metre. How much to lease? 918. Or there is. That's 9 metres. You're not going to beat that. Smashing. Now that is what we are going to do. Definitely. Right, we are going to quickly rip down and seed our fields. This is obviously not our fault. I've got to be honest. This is literally a game mechanic sort of thing. So I know I can take those ones. Which, yeah, actually I might do this while we get the seeder. So I'm going to see if there is an adapter to grab that, so we can take it. So I need to grab the fruits box. I believe we have some seeds ready. That's the one good thing. Yeah, I could do with grabbing those loose seeds at the back. I haven't forgotten about them. Just copes. Right. Let's grab the weeder then. We shall set this going on our new field, and we shall put the bales that we do have. We were able to unwrap that few. I'm glad I did that, because I guess going to at least bring in some income. We'll set this going first. The field 37. Which is just here. Yes, something like that. It's just little, I know. Right, let's set this going. We want to create job, field 37, target where we are. Open close generator, 2 headlands is about right. So save. 37, 9 metres. Now we need to switch this on for this to work. We shall make sure it doesn't. Yeah, to have an additional function like something that does see, you've got to switch that additional function on, or otherwise Courseplay will treat it as a weeder and it will just weed. The beauty of this is though that we should. That doesn't say there's any weeds anyway, so. Right, should we have limed it before? Oh, I think we should. Let's quickly grab that. Yes. Betty, stop. My bad. Yeah. Yes, we need to. Isn't it this one we need? No, we should do it with the Zeta. It's going to be too faffy otherwise. Yeah, let's stick that down. Leave that there for a minute. We don't want to be long. The front 3 boards as well. We're going to need to. This is going to be fun. Yeah. This is also going to be a pain because we're going to be backwards and forwards like a. Let's put the box on first. The spreader box. Well, I suppose it is sort of a box. Okay. Not sure whether the weight on the back. And then can we afford? We've got some line inside. Definitely going to need to try. I hope I've got enough to expand the capacity of this. Because, yeah, this is going to take forever. I have done it before. No Man's Land, I have done exactly that. With this exact thing, on this exact configuration. It really is a pain. Let's see if we can afford one of the expansions for this across at the shop. Yes, we are. Yeah, my little testing was a little bit silly in the circumstances. We did have £8 grand. Right, let's customise. 3005. 2005. Yes, that leaves us enough money to. Also, I would have thought, if anything, it would cope with that, with the weight on the front just. I think if we went max, even with his weight, it would struggle. I'd need to adapt the. Oh, yeah, we have so much over here. It's, yeah. Still at the minute a bit front heavy. I'm sure let's teeter the other way now. There's only one way to test this out. Just, yes, that was definitely a wise decision. The 3,200 capacity would have been way too much for this. Alright, so I would say that we can do this in one hit. No, I always do that, I always say that, and you can't. Not quite. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than you think. Yes, I'm almost sure that on the seeded bit this is not going to do anything. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh well, it was better to do and not, do it than. Oh, it's the growth stage. That's right. It is when you've seeded, but it's growth stage. I do remember now. Yeah, you can do it straight after seeding. Done it before. Wow. So just a tad more, and I think we will go for the. I should say 21-ish. Yeah, I should say that's about right. Might be slightly wrong. I have been known to be wrong quite frequently. I'm quite used to it. Never take yourself too seriously. Right, let's grab this. Yes, good job we left ourselves that little tiny bit of a fertilising. I know we've got that tad that's left, but yeah. So I'm sure we'll be able to fertilise this fully today. That's all I'm going to say. Well, you do have your moments, Mr. Smith, where you're almost right. That's pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's a bit where I've moved slightly, so but that is actually, you were spot on. One of those few moments that you actually got it right. And yes, I know there's a line. That's because I'm moving. I'm not. Yeah. Right. Let's do this properly. Let's see. Precision farming only gets the bit that's needed. And switches off when it's not. Absolutely, yes, spot on. Might do that top section, I'm not sure. Doesn't care whether you do it sideways or straight on. If it's done, it's done. Try to get that bit at the shop, just in front of the shop there, at the edge of the corner as well. Wow, that's really struggling. Can you imagine it is? See if you'd like me to spin around the top. I think we'll say yes to that. Yeah, I thought you would. Right, let's do the last corner as we just eke out the field. Smash him. Okay, are we going to go for? Yeah, let's go for it. We shall. Yeah, we've not got much. We shall. Oh. Why has my money gone up? Why have I just gained 2,783 when I was down to peanuts? This is a tick up from the... Oh, of course, silage. Yeah, no, I did. Of course, the speed of the processing. Wow, that's the bale. Oh, excellent. Well, the good news, we should be able to afford a bit of fertiliser. I don't think we've got any in. I'm sure we use this, but let's have a look. You never know. Did I stick some in? No, I didn't. Right. Yeah, this is going to beat me. It's going to just drain all of our money because I can't stop it in time. It's too quick. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, -20 does. We'll have a tad of digestate, and I mean a tad. It will really be small. Oh, of course, we haven't done our grass feed, but you know, now that we need to change the width again to full width. Oh, no, wrong book, Mr. Smith. What are you doing? No, will you stop rolling? No, wrong one. It is that one. It always feels wrong, that one, to me. Right, so we know what we're doing. Let's go down the field, which is always much easier. Is this quite a hilly field, actually? It's one of those that you don't realise is. Actually, thinking about this, wouldn't it be better to do 236s-ish? 30s, I reckon. 230s would be about right. Let's see if we're right. Right, let's get ready to rumble. Let's see whether you were right or wrong, or whether you get your width and that right as well. And then we will get the... In fact, we could get them going now, thinking about it. As well. Oh, I didn't think of that, did we? Okay, right. Well, it looks like we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Just little old me. Because all my workers have fled and said they are not going to work unless I've got some money. Because the bank is saying, you have not got any money. Right, now then, let's get this right. To see if I was not far out with my 36 metre guess. It's about there. Not far out. Yeah, not far out at all. Yeah, by about, I would say, half a metre. Yeah. Which is not bad. Human error, I would say that's not bad. Maybe, yeah, half a metre to a metre at times. Looking at that. Not bad. So it would have been best to do 36 and then I would have had a little bit of... No, I've done... No. Yeah, I would. 36, then there would have been a bit of overlap. Yeah, I should have allowed that. Right, okay. One thing we will do while we've got this is we should quickly do the... Well, I did that, didn't I? I should check. I'm sure I did, actually. No, or am I remembering last time? Also, it's grown. No, I did. No, I did nitrogen it. I thought I did. I thought I'd remembered it. Oh, I missed a patch on 37. Well, I am not going back now. It's tough. Must be good. Let's get rid of this out of the... Brilliant. And that is that. So we have expanded that. We're absolutely out of all money. Let's stick that in. Right, we are going to plant our field, and that will be the last thing we do this play session. It really will. Yeah. Oh no, I did want to do the bales, Mr. Smith, but someone spent all of our money, and now we can't send a worker. So yeah, you know, like we now have the problem of doing our field ourselves. So we shall indeed next session. We shall be doing the other ourselves. We shall be doing the bales and getting some money back in to make us afloat, being as the bank's not talking to us at present, and our workers have done a runner, as you would if someone wasn't going to pay you. Yeah, I would not be working myself if I wasn't going to be paid. I mean, yeah, depending on if I'd worked for someone a long time, I might sort of like, if it was a cash flow issue, but yeah, sure. Right, well, I reckon this is time-lapse time. It's not going to be a long one, but whoa, too much rolling. Sorry, car. Bad. Yes, I'm going to go into a time, so I'm going to say my words. We're going to do this field, and then I think it is definitely the end of the session. Yeah. So I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Yes, I have just noticed myself that I have actually got it on grass, as I did the very first time I did this. I was so busy on switching it on that I didn't. So it looks like we are going to have 2 fields of grass, because, yeah, I'm not going to rip this now. It would, yeah, be too much of a nightmare. Oh well, it looks like this Let's Play was just involved the grass business, but hey ho. Yeah, it's not the first time, or probably the last I'll do that. It was not my intention there. There was no, really did one. We've got a harvester, so yeah, it is. We're doing sort of at the dregs. It's tough. I am enjoying this Let's Play. We may actually remedy this next year. Rip the 2 fields up. No, no, we want 1 grass field. Sure, I think we'll stick to the original field slightly bigger. Go for this one as the grass field. It's a nice little square, where the bales are all going to roll towards the road, so bad idea, I think. Yeah, we've got to be practical. They're all going to roll. This is quite a hill. They're all going to go right to where that tree is in the distance. That much I do know. So I think that's a bad idea. We'll stick to the original one. It only gets 1 roller that rolls into the field next door. That I can live with. So yeah. This will be we'll rip this up, and we shall, now that I've done this, I always intended, we've got our harvester, I am not going to not harvest on this, unless of course there's some contracts. I suppose we could do that, we shall see. It is only a nuclear Let's Play. As beautiful as it is, there's only so much you can do. And I have got quite a few Let's Plays on the way, so only so much any human being can do before things get silly. I did learn my lesson when I used to be a window cleaner many years ago. I took on way too many contracts, and I was forever always apologising to my customers because I was always late. And I realised that, yeah, had you not taken on so many contracts, everyone would be happy because you would be doing 4 weeks like you said you would do, and yeah, you wouldn't be apologising all the time. So I did learn to say, no, I'm sorry, my round is full. Yeah, as much as it pained me, because I would prefer to please people than displease people. And you don't earn any more money because you're forever chasing your own tail, because you can't physically fulfill your contracts because there's just too much. So yes, I did learn that lesson. It wasn't a matter of greed. It was trying to please people, but ended up not pleasing them because you took too much on, and then you were forever apologising. So yes, it wasn't the greed factor ever that did it with me. It wasn't like me trying to earn too much money. It really was trying to not say no when people said, "Oh, could you just squeeze me in?" Yeah, I'll squeeze you in as well. You can't always do it. yes, good intentions, but necessarily, yeah. Just always right. Well, I would time lapse this, but we've only got 2 more strips to do, so I'm sure we can chatter for two more minutes rather than break into a time lapse. I still can't believe I've done. I can. It's so easy just to switch it on. That's what I was saying last session. When you're talking, your primary thing when you're creating content is to talk to the viewers. So your main attention is with the viewers on what you're saying, and also to a secondary degree on actually the farming itself. You've got to get to a certain stage where you really know all of your buttons, and you do it through muscle memory. I know we need to do 2 here, yeah. But that's what happens. It's not perfect. You make mistakes because, you know what you're doing, but then you forget, I've got to change to canola, which that's exactly what I forgot and didn't do. But the trouble is, once you start seeding, why is that dark? Yeah, so once you start seeding, that's it. It's other than ploughing the field. I'm not sure. Yeah, it does. If you plough it up again, it like literally, maybe even cultivate as well. But I'd half done, the halfway round the field, so it was just silly. Just got to grin and bear it. We'll do 1 cut at least, maybe 2, to make the maximum use out of this. Mind you, I suppose it can also be classed as we'll do 1 cut, so we'll let this grow till its last growth stage, we'll cut it at its max with the other fields, and going forwards we will, and then will we do that in 1 strip if we're clever, or is it too much? It's going close. Wow, now that is as close as I've ever done it. The 1 little tad at the end. Wow, I'm impressed with that, because that is hard to do. So I always admire the AIs for that, the way that they do that one thing. Their measurements and precision is phenomenal, and then of course they also wall it in other ways. It's they go from astounding me to disappointing me usually in the same minute. It doesn't take long, but they are amazing on the way that they get their lines just right. I have to work hard to achieve that. No, I think this is a bit wide in places, so I'm not even going to try. There's definitely a bit of a strip extra on this patch. Last little bits then. I'm trying to think, shall we? No, we shan't. I'm not going to extend this. It has been a long session already. It's tough. I will, next session, we will grab the bales and stick them in and speed time up so that the last bale that is stopping us split the bales actually becomes, ready. We shall drop this off at the shop in weeder stroke seeder. Shall indicate, so we are going to be good. That's what I'm saying. Right. Oh, indicate. Let's take that off, and let's call the shop and say, "Oi, we have dropped the seeder off. Weeder stroke seeder off." Right. So that is where we're going to leave it. In a very, very bad state. Of course, we are really. Just the bank doesn't realise it yet, but we are going to be in a very good position. We have. Let's have a look. So we will have a little tiny bit of digestate, but 1 ton, which is quite a bit of money actually. But yes, we have got all of those bales there to cash in. So in an hour, when we drop those into the BGA, we will be. Definitely not bad. And then I think we've got 1 more growth stage for this. Are we going to hurt by taking the growth stage? We're not, are we? But we would. Yeah, no, I think we will. Let's. So it'll be September. So we're going to get 1 growth stage out of our new grass. We will take that to 9. When it did it, I thought it might do its glitch when you change the time, but it is quite random. We should go into positive because of our little tick up, but not by a lot. Oh, maintenance. Oh wow. Why are we getting... Oh, why are we getting that? Perhaps because of the slurry yard and the BGA, Mr. Smith, and all your other bits and bobs. Yes. So, it's about balanced out. That's all I can say. Yeah, now we've got the lovely yellowy green, so this is full growth stage. Let's go and have a quick look at our new field, and then we are going to literally... Let's have a look at what's to taunt us. Oh, I've actually got the Starliner. We could have waited and bought it today, but my absolutely favourites. Yeah, of course it would pop today, of course. Not that I would ever think we would need a Fent 1100 on this particular map. I don't think there are any fields big enough. I believe Rajkot Gplay said small to medium. Although we have seen 76 was fairly... No, it's small actually. 78 it's not bad, and 69 isn't either, and 65 as well. So I don't know. There's some fields that are touching on large medium fields rather than medium. There we go, first growth stage. Excellent. There may be some horrible brown patches, although I think we did a good job. I think we did. We even did corners, which I don't normally do that. Yeah, ooh, little tiny tads at the edge. That's one thing I hate about grass fields, is when you've not done it properly. Of course, we did leave the stones as well, but beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, we did all that we could afford, as you know. So yeah, 1 other grass field. So we will cut this. We will grab next session the bales that are done that we can get. In fact, shall I just speed time up? Because we're not going to do any more cuts than the last cut anyway. I don't mean we're not going to go into next year to do the harvesting. Yeah, we. Do you know, what we might do is do one last cut this time and actually rip both fields up and do normal farming for a year as well. I reckon so. Excuse me 1 minute, I've got a frog in my throat. Oh, that's horrible. That's too much talking. I think we will, actually. Yeah, if we're going to do this, let's do it. No point having a biogas. We will keep this as grass, as I said. We will, definitely. But we will, I think, so that we can see that one turn. Yeah, I think just do a massive session of grabbing this lot in. So through the winter, we're not going to do anything anyway. So let's have a look. You are at... Oh, it says silage now. This has still gone wrong then. Just... I am a little bit confused. Even that says silage, so why will you not let me cut it open? On either side, right. I'll tell you what it is. I am going to come back next session, because sometimes glitches like this, when something goes wrong, it needs the session to restart. So we'll do it next time. We will. I'm hoping that works. Otherwise, we are totally stuffed because the game mechanics have destroyed something that we can never fix. Yeah, because we know there's no way I can possibly drag those. There's nothing. I don't think even the JCB with a front attacher would be able to drag that amount. I mean, the mighty Telehandler did a good job, but yeah, I hope game mechanics aren't going to destroy this for us, because that would be rather bad. You need unloading too. That said fermenting, didn't it? Yeah, 46% fermenting. So is it that this is not reading? Because it does say silage. Definitely, I am on the right bale. Yeah. Right, anyway, this is a problem for next session. We shall see if a reset of variables coming in next time actually sorts it out so we can cut them open. I'm hoping so, because otherwise we really are totally stuffed through no fault of our own. So, with no further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. You will note we are on a grand positive of €37. We are rich. Yeah, we shall rectify that. Once this silage goes into the video, we shall be quite rich actually. Yeah, not bad. Anyway, yes, I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. I'm going to say goodbye for now.